All eyes may be on the Cardinals, but it's better hearing that Redbirds legend Whitey Herzog is celebrating thanks to Southwestern Hearing Centers.
It's really nice. If we go to the dinner and we're with, say, two other couples, and we're sitting down table for six, and there's people around us that have had a few beers or something, they're really noisy, I can block them out, and I can talk to those six people I'm with. And you know, that's what I would say is the biggest improvement, how they can regulate the background noise now. That's really wonderful what they've done in the last few years.
Really does mean something when you hear testimonials like that. For 14 years, Whitey's been a client of Southwestern Hearing Centers, a family business founded by the grandfather of Cindy Marino Barnett, who joins us today. Hi, Cindy. How are you?
Hello, I'm good.
I think we all have somebody in our life probably who's struggling with this. Maybe they don't realize it. Maybe they don't want to acknowledge it. So the first question is, what are the warning signs that we should be watching for?
The most obvious are turning the television up, asking people to repeat, having problems in restaurants, groups, and crowds. And also, a lot of time, the loved ones are the people who say something to the person who has the hearing loss because they realize what they're missing.
Oh, and they're missing a lot, as it turns out. And why is it that everything on your checklist, I just thought, well, I kind of do that a little bit.
I think we all do a little bit.
So at what point do we think, well, maybe it's time to go have this checked out? When should we go in?
The earlier the better, because the longer your brain goes without hearing the sounds, the harder it is to relearn. Wearing a hearing aid is actually really, really easy, but it's relearning that takes time.
I never even thought about it that way. Your brain, it's like a muscle, I guess. If you're not using it, it kind of atrophies. Why are people not doing it then? What's holding people back? It
They're
seems simple.
scared of how they look. Everybody has this idea of hearing aids being big and bulky and that they whistle and squeal, and they don't do that anymore. They're so invisible and so small, and I have some to show you. Want me to put one on you?
I'm afraid to sneeze because I think they might. All right,
really
I'll give you the right
really
ear.
Little. It even matches your hair.
That's lighter than the earpiece I wear for this show. It matches my hair. Thank you. Look at that. Can you even? You can't even see it. There's a little. It's so. This is what you call an over-the-ear model, right? Because there's a little cord that goes over the ear.
Yeah, you got it.
This is going to make that much of a difference, really? It doesn't seem like there's enough technology in there.
No, it does, and it's actually made for active lifestyles. It's made for people your age.
Well, there you go. I'll probably be wearing two before the end of the month. And this is not as small as they get. Far from, as a matter of fact. You've got.
That's my ear right there.
Oh, that really? Now and that's even, you're cheating with like the behind the ear angle to look right at it, and you still can't even tell it's there.
You can't. You really can't. They're great.
So seriously, what kind of a difference does a hearing aid like this make?
It changes your life. It really, really does. A lot of people hear, but they don't understand, and that's what these are made for, is clarity. Understanding is so important. That's how you live. That's how you live. I mean, period.
So I wouldn't have to say what after everything my
or
wife said. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gotcha.
But I don't have a wife button. So you hear everything.
Well, okay. Well, I'll give you credit too. The organization is great out in the community. It's homegrown and loved by many in St. Louis. You guys do a lot of things out in the community.
We do. Of course, we do the Whitey Youth Foundation, obviously. We do the Albert Pujols Foundation, you know, Children with Down Syndrome, Starkey Hearing Foundation, and we always offer free hearing exams. Free.
Wow.
Come in and see. Never hurts to find out.
That's for sure. And if it's free, it ain't going to kill you. That's a good thing. There are 23 Southwestern Hearing Centers in our area. For more information, call 1-800-NEW-HELP.